good morning. Good morning. I should have Paul up here because he's got his FTTV, his FoodTokTV apron on.
Good morning.
I don't have mine on. Mine's
Red Wagon Bakery.
Mine's not clean.
Yeah.
We're Red Wagon Bakery. My name is Michelle. This is my husband, Paul. We'll wait for a few people to pop in here. Good morning, Dollipo. Good morning, Luli. Good morning.
Yeah.
Hi, user 952. I missed the rest. I apologize. I wasn't fast enough. Good morning, everybody. We are Michelle and Paul. Here's Paul. Put your head in.
Good morning. Oh, hi.
Here, let me just move it this way.
I have melted butter I'm trying to keep from.
And we are Red Wagon Bakery. This is FoodTokTV. We are the longest running live cooking show on TikTok. We go live every Wednesdays at 7 a.m. and we bake stuff. I'm in like my baking gear right now, so don't come for my shirt. But we have creators that go live 7 days a week, every single day, multiple times a day. We got Daphne going on at 1 today. Mama T is usually on at 6 p.m., but she had her dog passed, so we're going to send her some love. But her dog passed away, so she will not be on tonight. So we love you, Mama T. Anyways, we do have another grub match coming up. I'm not sure if it's this weekend. I'm sorry, guys. I hope if it's this weekend, you can watch it on, I think it's on Saturday. But we're going to go ahead and get started. Today we're making Blueberry Pancake Bake.
I don't know. I don't know what to call this. Because
we don't really know. It's just a pancake muffin mix all in one.
I feel like it's going to turn out to be a big 9x13 blueberry muffin, and I don't have a problem with any of that. So anyway, that's what we're doing today.
Welcome in, everybody. If you could double tap the screen for us, we would really appreciate that. Tap that screen, get it out into the algorithms, get us out there so that people can see this delicious recipe. And
before I get started, I will let you know that if you comment on here, Michelle is on my phone, and it has about a 3-second delay. So if she doesn't get to it right away, because honestly, I don't have my glasses on. And I don't have contacts in.
Maria, good morning.
There might be a delay, but she'll get to you. And also, typically I wear gloves. This is for us today. I'm making this for us, and we're going to be making some other stuff for us. So I'm going.
Well, this is baking. We're going to make some eggs and sausage and bacon to go with it. But this is like our main thing right here.
So I'm just going to kind of, I feel like our light is
off. Oh, Are we dark today?
Oh, okay.
Can they see okay?
We'll be all
here,
right,
let's turn it. There we go.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay.
But anyway, so blueberry pancake.
Good morning, everybody. Hello and welcome in.
We call it a casserole.
We're gonna call it.
Although there's only
one thing in it though. It can't be a casserole.
Blueberries. It's a blueberry. Okay, let's just start. So first thing I'm gonna do is I have a bowl for dry stuff and a bowl for my wet ingredients. I'm gonna throw the dry stuff in here first.
He's our baker man. I'm the decorator. He's the baker. He kind of took over after I decided. When you bake all the time, sometimes it's like, you know what? I don't know that I want to do this anymore. And so it's kind of like with artists. You get artist block. I got baker block. Like I can decorate my butt off. Go ahead.
But on the other hand, I started doing it and I love doing it. So it's been good. It's been a good thing.
Thank you, Jamie, for sharing out the live. We appreciate you guys. Let us know where you guys are from. We're in Central Illinois, which means that if you are in Illinois, we can ship to you.
Yeah. And I make all kinds of cookies.
All the cookies. All the cookies. And I decorate all the cupcakes, cookie cakes, and decorated sugar cookies.
Yeah, she does. And she does a great job decorating.
Oh, here's... let me say hi.
Yeah, from the personal Red Wagon page, or her main page. You can actually see all of...
That's our regular page. I have playlists of everything that we do. So I have playlists of... Go ahead. 2
cups of flour. Just 2 cups.
I have playlists of I have like over 100 decorated sugar cookies. I have chocolate covered strawberries, cookie cakes, all the things. So check us out.
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff on there.
I'm pretty cool.
Yeah, we do all kinds of things. I mean, we started doing some stuff with, pretzels. Typically, I usually do.
Good morning, hey Lucy Lou.
More sweet treat kind of stuff, but I've been kind of dabbling in some other things. Breads and stuff like that. I do some of those, but it's like banana bread and blueberry and things like that. So then to the 2 cups of flour, we're going to add just 2 tablespoons of sugar.
Where are you tuning in from, Lucy Lou?
There's one.
We're like the odd group of Food Talk TV because everybody else actually cooks food. Like food, like beautiful,
yeah,
awesome food.
So it makes it a little difficult in the mornings because
we just bake.
We usually just bake, and sometimes it lines up with our like event schedule or something like that, or orders that we have. So sometimes we actually make orders on Food Talk. So that does happen. But today we're just baking this and gonna make some other sizzling stuff here in a little bit.
Welcome
so
in.
2 cups of flour and just 2 tablespoons of sugar, and then 1 tablespoon of baking powder.
Central Coast Lompoc.
If you were here last week,
welcome in.
I was making, what was I making last week?
Well, I don't know what you made last week. I don't know what I did yesterday.
I was making something last week on Food Talk.
Carrot cake cupcakes.
Oh, I was gonna make cupcakes.
Which if you guys were here last week, I forgot to send Taylor the recipe. I didn't have time after the live before work to get it to her, and I forgot. So I'll get that to her today too. Last
week, I was starting to add my dry ingredients, and I had a recipe in front of my face, but the recipe said baking powder, and it was like an old school recipe, so it said aluminum free. And when I saw the aluminum, my mind automatically thought of baking
Santa Barbara
soda.
County, welcome in.
So I started my dry ingredients, and I added a whole bunch of baking soda instead of baking powder, and thankfully some attentive
a beautiful viewer, thank you.
Between my discombobulated look on my face and them paying attention to the giant orange baking soda bag, they were able to tell that I was on the wrong track. And so we got that fixed.
I even called him out on it. I was like, "Why are you looking at me like that?" Like he gave me a look.
I was trying to process. And if you were here, it was just this, but it was the aluminum thing that threw me off.
Northeast Florida.
So anyway, that was just Florida. 1 tablespoon of baking powder, and we're gonna add butter here in a little bit to the wet stuff. I use salted butter. So if you use unsalted, add a half teaspoon of salt, and I just put a little sprinkle in anyway. So
Eva said she did that once with brownies.
Oh man, I'm telling you. Yeah, I did it with brownies once. I forgot to add vanilla to brownies once.
Katie, we are making a blueberry pancake mix, and or bake or muffin? Casserole or a giant muffin in a 9x13 pan. It's going to be delicious.
Yeah, it's going to be good. It'll be good. It's going to be a big, kind of big pancake.
It's like a muffiny pancake, yeah.
Yeah.
Danny said pancakes, kind of, sort of. We really don't know what to call it yet.
Yeah, because I really don't like the name casserole.
Let me pay attention to this one up here. The comments are so slow. Thank you, Isis the Entertainer, for the follow. Thank you, Lucy. Sorry, guys, it doesn't show me on my phone the followers.
So I have my dry stuff here, which is 2 cups of flour, 2 just tablespoons of sugar, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, half teaspoon of salt, and then I'm going to get my wet bowl. Here we go. It'll work. Let me start.
Hello, thank you guys so much for the follow. Sorry, when I'm looking at his phone, his phone, I can't see the new followers, so I have to be like right up on it. Then I feel like I'm in his personal space because I'm literally like right here.
You're okay. Well, you're farther away from me than you think.
We do not have a cookbook, but I have been. There's something in the works. It's just not really in the works yet. It's in the works in my mind. Make crepes. Rosie said I would love to see him make crepes. I forgot how. I don't think we've ever done that.
Yeah, I don't think so. So the wet ingredients, it starts with 2 cups of buttermilk. So here's 1.
And this recipe can be found later on FoodTokTV.com over on their page. And we also have every ingredient recipe. ADHD guys, welcome. If you're new here, the OGs know. But if you're new here, sorry, welcome.
Yeah, Michelle bounced around a little bit for you.
Yeah, but all of our recipes are over there, along with every other creator here on Food Talk TV.
Okay, so for the wet ingredients, I have 2 cups of buttermilk, and then I have
thank you, Sonia, for the follow.
Just a 1/4 cup of melted butter. So a half stick, and I melt it earlier so it has time to cool. So I don't scramble the eggs. You know what I mean? You don't want hot
Thank
butter
you for
in
sharing,
your
Joanne.
scrambled eggs. That would be weird. And
Isis, my brain works the same. Girl, let me tell you. It's so bad. It's so bad. Sonia, thank you for the follow.
Yeah, thanks for being here, everyone.
Time is the most important thing in the world, and the fact that you're spending your morning with us, thank you guys. While you watch, if you would double tap the screen though, we would really greatly appreciate that. We're at 3.6 thousand likes. Thank you guys. Yeah, ADHD is no joke. It is no joke.
So I'm gonna crack 2 eggs just in a bowl because sometimes lately I haven't had very good luck with shells. I've been
thank you, Shannon, for the follow.
Having some shell issues. Now that was perfect.
My name's Michelle. Ha ha ha. Having some shell issues.
Not
Bet
like
you are,
that.
Paul.
Like that. Oh.
Yeah, when I first started Food Talk TV, good morning from Michigan. We're in Illinois. Welcome in, Shannon. Thank you for the follow. We appreciate you being here. And real quick, this is Food Talk TV that you are watching. We are a group of creators that go live 7 days a week, multiple times a day, all day, every day.
You can poke your head in there if you want.
Hi.
She's standing right now. She's like right next.
I'm just the faceless voice behind the camera.
So these 2 eggs are gonna go in here. I'm just gonna give them a little scramble up, just because when this goes together, we don't want to over mix it. So I try to do things like this, you know, separately, and that way that, you know, kind of cuts down on the amount of mixing that I have to do in the end. So.
Welcome in Indiana. Hold on, let me go ahead and go through these. You're welcome, Shannon. North or South Illinois Central. Bloomington, Springfield, Lincoln, Decatur, Champaign, Urbana. What else is around us? All the little towns in between.
That was 2 eggs I just put in.
John, if you're new here, we also respond to comments, and please just be kind. Not every show is going to be for you. We have a lot of people on this channel. Maybe somebody else will be, but this is us, and this is how we work. He's used to my interruptions. It's part of my beautiful ADHD.
Oh, yeah. It's just the way it is. We roll that way, and everybody else on Food Talk knows that, so it's all good. I don't mind. And when you do something like this, you know, when we're doing this, I understand that she's trying to, you know, answer questions and stuff like that. So it's all good. I know there's a lot of, you know, feels like that sometimes, but it's all good. It's all good. So I'm going to give that just a little whiskey. Sorry, I've heard she can say that.
Isis said, I went to school in Lincoln. We're 20 minutes from Lincoln. We're actually going to be in Lincoln for Pride Fest this year. New here, what you making? Blueberry Pancake Bake?
Something like that.
Yes, we are married. This is my husband. He is our amazing baker. I am the decorator.
So to the buttermilk, butter, and eggs, I'm adding just a couple teaspoons of vanilla. So you can, you know, kind of play with that. Not too much, but.
She said, if not, you should be. Yes, we are absolutely married. We will be together 9 years in June this year. And there's a whole story for you there, but I'm going to let the man get through his recipe.
Yeah, there's a whole story there. But, yeah, it's great. It's great.
See what happens when I stay quiet? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You need my little banter in the background.
Unless you just like the ASMR of this sound.
Yeah.
Which metal on metal isn't necessarily a sound that...
Here in a minute, we're just going to be making eggs and sausage and bacon, so that doesn't require a recipe, so that's when I'll get to tell the story. So I'm just going to be quiet and let him do his thing right now.
But they're, you know, life is weird and life is wild. But man, has it worked out.
Story time, yes.
It really has.
If you can't tell, I'm a storyteller too.
What?
No, not me.
So I got my vanilla and eggs and butter and buttermilk, and it is going in the dry stuff.
Just remember to not overmix.
Oh, absolutely. That's my thing. That's why I do it by, like, preference for me doing breads and like muffins, cupcakes, all of that. I prefer to do it all by hand, just because I don't know. It, you know, it's just, I think it's easier. I don't know. I don't want to, overmix anything, and I don't know. I enjoy it this way. Just kind of the, old school, the way my grandma did it, So that's how we do it.
We work so well together because he has the patience for the things that I don't, and I have the patience for the things that he doesn't. So like baking is a process, and I don't like the patience of it. Like breads, cinnamon rolls, oh my God, they take forever. They take forever. You gotta let them rise for like 45,000 hours. I don't have the patience for that, but he does.
Yeah, Michelle's like, is this red? No, we got like half an hour, 45 minutes left on that one. But, yeah, she has a hard time with rise times and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's all good.
But I can sit and decorate cookies for 15 hours, literally.
So I'm going to grab, I have blueberries in the freezer. I'm going to do this. I'm going to need a cup or so of those.
Yeah, we love our kitchen. I love the KitchenAid mixer. He would rather do everything by hand, which I believe puts more love into it.
Well, I'll tell you, the thicker doughs, like the original dough, like the one for chocolate chip cookies and, a bunch of those. That one I definitely use because those get thick. Like, those are thick. But this kind of stuff, when it's, I don't know, it just feels more gentle, I guess. I don't know. I feel like it makes things fluffier and I don't know. It's just me talking.
Lucy Lou says I cannot do anything that he is doing right now. Yes, you can. Girl, yes, you can. I did not ever bake a single thing growing up.
So...
And now I'm a baker. Well, he is.
So it calls for 1.5. This bag's about empty. So it's going to get all of those. And so these, just so the whole pancake casserole doesn't turn purple, I'm just going to kind of sprinkle these blueberries and a little flour and just kind of dust these frozen blueberries, so that kind of helps with the suspension so they don't kind of bleed and turn your stuff.
Thank you, Forge. Thank you. I can't find the thing. It's way up there, but thank you.
We'll go. I wasn't sure what you were reaching for. And then it's like you're trying to put like a squishy over my head. So just do like maybe a tablespoon for a cup-ish of blueberries frozen. So that I'm going to put in here. Actually, before I do this, can I have the dish right there, please?
Sure thing, babe. Here you go.
I feel like I want to do this first.
Forge, good morning and welcome in. Forge is an amazing person here with FoodTokTV as well. Are you a moderator? Yes, you are. She's one of our moderators. Just a beautiful person inside and out. And she's creative too. She does all kinds of forged jewelry and welding stuff. She's cool. We love you.
Oh, really fun to watch.
Really fun to watch.
So I just sprayed that. We're just going to put these in. I'm going to try to not get all that extra surplus flour in there.
Love you. Good morning, Bria. Welcome in. Bria, good morning. How are you today?
Hey, if you're just hopping in, I'm making pancake muffin
Good morning,
cake.
Sonia. Sorry, guys. My phone is so far behind his. So I'm
weird.
like seeing it so late. And then I feel like if I'm standing right here, I'm screaming into the phone.
And so the blueberries, then I'm just going to kind of fold in. Nothing crazy, just going to work them in a little bit.
Now, it is very important that you do not overmix your batter. So if you decide to make this, don't overmix.
Yeah.
It won't set up right.
I have a tendency of probably being too gentle with some of these. But I have vanilla cake that is so fluffy.
That's good.
So fluffy. And I'm going to just slide this way.
I need to pay attention. My kids love blueberries. We'll see. This is the first time we've made this one. But when a recipe says do not overmix, it is very important from past experiences that you do not overmix.
Yeah. And I mean, it's just, I think, some things you really want to super combine and, some not so much. And this is one of those, so.
And for those of you who are just tuning in, and we do say this multiple times throughout the live, just to let everybody know who they're watching and what we do. This is FoodTokTV. We are the longest running live cooking show on TikTok. We have creators that go live 7 days a week, multiple times a day. We got Jesse and Sasha on Fridays. They're meat people, 6:30 p.m. He's always cooking something on the grill. He's just spreading that. So do you need to explain how to spread it, or?
No, I use a spatula or something.
We have also Maggie. She's the substitute teacher. She does all things substitute. I've learned my lessons with tomatoes don't overmix. Absolutely. Debbie, thank you for the follow. Keith, thank you for the follow. So if we're not exactly your speed, that's okay, because we're going to have someone come on later on named Daphne who probably will be your speed. I'm a lot. Queen G just joined Food Talk TV. Yes, she did. I'm not going to lie. I'm not sure. I think that I might be friends with them, but I'm not sure.
That is the name.
I'm not sure who it is. Is it Queen G or Queen Q? I don't know. Okay, that's the only person I'm not familiar with.
So this, and it's not super thick. I should have probably showed you that. It's not super thick, so it's not hard to spread. So it's ready to go in. We got it at 375, 25 minutes. We'll check it then and see how it is. And then, right now, we're gonna get some other stuff going.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I throw this in there?
No, go for it.
I need to warm up
Now I can come on and say hello, because we're gonna have to change everything around.
Well,
you gotta be at the stove. Yeah, I gotta turn the camera around.
Yep, you're good. You can throw it all in a bowl together.
Okay.
Easy peasy.
Bear with us here for one moment while we switch out and clean up. There's where I decorate all my sugar cookies. Is right back there on that table.
Cookies sit.
Yeah, right there. There's something here for everyone. Absolutely. Like I said, if I'm not your cup of tea and that's not for you, that's okay. Later on, we have Daphne. We have Cooking with Mama T. She's not going to be on tonight. Her family pet passed away. We have Kunchi, who goes live. Is it Wednesdays? It's not Wednesdays. It's Tuesdays. It's Tuesdays. Kunchi's on it Tuesday. He hit like a milestone last night. I don't know, on his live yesterday, but he does smoked meats. He's got his own line of seasonings and sauces, and he's amazing. We got Arix. We got Mayumi, who does Asian food. It's delicious. Yesterday, thank you. Okay, we're gonna turn this around now. Ooh, there's our fireplace. This is my great grandparents' house. That fireplace has been here for generations and generations.
Do you want these sausage patties?
No, I want the actual sausage things, so it'll take a little bit longer because you have to actually squish them out. Because we gotta wait for that to bake. We didn't put a time on it.
It's fine. Just set it for 23.
23? Good thing I looked over here. Nah.
I'll wait to figure it out.
Okay.
I'm not sure what you just said.
That, yes.
You want this cut into patties?
Yes. Sorry, I thought you said, do you want me to use the patties? And I was like, no, that's why we got the other one. Jesse! Speaking of Jesse, there he is. This way is so much harder for me because I'm holding weird.
Hold it in front of your face.
No, why would I do that? Then I won't be able to see you. Ooh. Oh, gosh.
Hello, everyone.
We don't like this angle so much, do we, Paul?
Not really.
Okay.
Okay, I got a few different things.
That's okay. Do what you got to do.
Excuse me. This'll work. And this.
Good morning, Jesse. Mr. Crown Royal is the one I was just telling you about. Jesse and Sasha that go live on Fridays. Let me go ahead and pin him up here. If I can. Hold on. Hold on, Jesse. I'm trying. Oh, my goodness. This angle, I'm not left-handed, okay? So it's hard. Bear with me. I can't talk and there you go. Whoever pinned that, thank you. Thank you, Forged. I'm a little slow this morning. But yeah, Jesse and he's just squishing out sausage right now.
Yeah, that's really it.
We usually use this very specific one, but the store we went to only carries
it. Have it.
And so, frozen.
Yeah, so this is like mid. But it's really good.
And we're just kicking this right now so that we can get our actual item for Food Talk TV baked.
Yeah, so it's baking the, what do we call that? The pancake?
It's a Blueberry Pancake Bake.
Yeah.
Or It was called casserole, but there's nothing in it. I don't think it should be called casserole if it's just pancake mix.
Casserole sounds like,
We love you, Jesse. We love you.
Yes. And sorry, I just started thinking about Jesse, and I was thinking about the meat church thing the other day.
Oh my gosh. Do you know?
I said, Michelle, you got to go check out Jesse's. I sent it to her.
Good morning, Jamie.
I'm like, I love that.
Yeah, he's over there cracking up. I was like, what are you laughing at? He's, man, Jesse's video.
No, that was fantastic. I loved it. And, there's, like we were saying, I think last time maybe, there's a lot of opportunity in cooking and baking.
Jesse, we're going to end up having to move to Texas because I'm so sad that everyone keeps getting together and we're stuck over here in Illinois. We need to move to Texas so that we can come hang out with the cool kids. You guys have met up like 3 times now. I'm so sad. And plus, I want to taste the meats, guys. I mean, you guys, everything that you guys make looks phenomenal. Looks phenomenal. Phenomenal. Coffee. Sorry,
Do you need some coffee?
brain. No, well, I do, but no.
Man, I do.
Is that even on?
Yeah. This one?
Wait, what?
This.
I don't know what he's doing.
We got half an hour, so
we do.
It's not on yet.
We are in Central Illinois, Deanna. We are in Central Illinois. It's called Clinton, and we tell people because we are a business, we're Cottage Law Bakers. So we do actually have a business, and our business is in our house. So we kind of have to, we have to do that. But we are located near Bloomington, Springfield, Lincoln, Peoria is an hour away.
Yeah, pretty much right in the middle.
Yeah,
I think.
2.5 hours south of Chicago.
Yep, and about 2.5 hours north of St. Louis.
Yep. We do sell our food, absolutely, yes.
Well, yeah, the baked stuff. This breakfast stuff?
No.
No. And today we're just making everything for us.
Although I have told him that someday I hope we get a food truck and we can make it a breakfast food truck that sells not only baked goods like cinnamon rolls and pastries and all the delicious stuff for a morning breakfast, but also sausage, eggs, homemade biscuits, gravy. There's just not enough breakfast food trucks. Okay, gotcha. I'm in Countryside, about 10 minutes from downtown Chicago. Gotcha. I've been to Lincoln. My stepfather lived there. Got you, Lincoln. Okay.
Yeah, so not far off. If you know I-55, that pretty much runs north-south. You have to be near
Lou Malnati's. Lou Malnati's.
Oh, we went to Lou Malnati's up. My dad was in the hospital a couple years ago.
Oh, the hospital.
When he was in the hospital, we went to Lou Malnati's and got a deep dish.
We did? Guys, part of my condition, as we call it, I don't remember crap, okay? Like, I found a video that we did on wasn't it on FoodTokTV? We made this delicious looking Alfredo tortellini. I don't even know what it was, but I was like, I do not remember making this. But he didn't either.
Yeah, that one I didn't remember either. I'm like, I didn't know.
I'm like, that looks so good. When did we make that? Can we make that again? I don't even know. I don't know.
But
yeah, I asked to Florida from Chicago. Yeah, apparently it was really good. I'm sure it was great. I mean, I love pizza regardless.
It was good. But the environment is, the atmosphere is great. And
why don't I remember
it was later in the day because we had gone for like a late dinner and it was so good.
Was it a day that you rode with one of your family members and I wasn't there?
No, you were there. I would not go to Lou Malnati's without you. What?
I'm so confused.
Yeah, kind of up by Midway Airport area.
Deanna says, my niece lives down in Clinton. I've never been there. You're not missing a single thing.
They're just throwing a bunch of bacon in this.
It is a small town of 7,000 people. We are very, very blessed to have a state recreational park. About 7 minutes, you think? 7 minutes from our house?
Maybe not even that. Yeah, it's close. Yeah, we're pretty fortunate.
Okay, I got a food question. The way in which he has these bacons in there, all wiggly, show them. Show them, Paul.
Nobody cares.
I'm just want to know if people do it that way or if they are
I just throw them all in there and cook them all up.
How do you do?
I don't have the same kind of OCD.
Maria says that's grounds for divorce. Mark better never go to Lou's without me.
Yeah,
Why don't I remember this?
I guess you pick what you want to remember in life, right?
I remember getting a ticket for turning right on a red at the going to see him on the day he got released.
Yeah.
I remember that.
That's the fun part about living south of Chicago, and when you go up there, if you run into the tolls and stuff like that, you know, you just go through, and then like a month or two later, you get a bill. And then you're like, when was I in Chicago? Or like what Michelle did.
I was like,
she ran a red. She turned right on red and wasn't supposed to. And they sent a picture of the whole the whole vehicle and her in it, like turning on red.
I was like, wait, what?
Oh my God. But yeah, there's just a lot of stuff when you're like south of there that you don't think about unless you've lived in a city where there's tollways and stuff like that.
Sweet Cherry Fairy says, bake it in the oven for 18 minutes at 350. Yes, absolutely, you can do that. But however, we bake in our oven on a regular basis, so we don't want all of our other stuff to smell like bacon. So we just do it on the stovetop. We don't.
Yeah, I do because of that, and have some stuff to do after this.
Yeah, let's get close of the.
So we're just doing it on here for that right there.
Yeah, for that right there. Bacon always makes the numbers go crazy. Once it starts popping and sizzling, the numbers will start shooting up.
And I just turned this sausage on pretty low over here. It's just kind of sitting, and it's on, but you know, we're just gonna let it go slow. And then I'm gonna just throw some eggs and scramble them up here in just a little bit.
And again, for those of you who are just joining, our main dish is actually in the oven.
It is.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
You do it.
We have a blueberry pancake cake.
Maybe.
But it's a blueberry pancake muffin kind of thing. It's in a 9x13 dish. I know this sounds really crazy, but that's what's in the oven right now. And that recipe will be on FoodTokTV later. And right now we're just kind of filling time with the wonderful sounds. And unfortunately, you don't get the same smells, but man, it's good right now. But
it really is.
So that's kind of what we're doing. There's 13 minutes left on that cake right now. So when that's done, we'll pull it out, stick a toothpick in it, and see how it's doing. In the meantime,
what were we going to talk about? Story time. Do you remember what story time was? While this all cooked?
Oh, kind of us. You said there's a
whole
story
yeah,
there,
there's a whole story there. Someone had asked if we were married, and we said yes. And they said, if not, you should be. We've been together 9 years, married for 8. We have gone through quite a bit together in our 9 years. We are both recovering addicts. He is 3.5 years sober. I'm 5 years now, 5 years clean, because it was right after my dad died. So 4 years clean and 2.5 years sober in support of my dad, or in support of my husband, my dad. He is 8 years older than me, and we get that quite a bit when we go live together. The trolls are strong on, is that your dad? No, it's not.
Yeah, I have a lot of thoughts about that, but I can't say anymore because
thank you.
I have changed my ways.
I used to cook bacon every day at work. I don't like bacon as much anymore. Yeah. That's with anything. Like, I used to love Texas sheet cake. I cannot eat Texas sheet cake anymore. I can't do it. I loved it. It was my favorite. When my mom asked me what I wanted for my birthday, it was always Texas sheet cake. Always. Homemade, fresh, delicious. Anymore, we make it so much, and I eat so much of the icing, you know, because there's always icing left. So I like to, you know, it's delicious. Hold on, I can't see. I don't know if anyone's followed. I'm sorry, guys. If you have followed, I apologize. I literally have to do this to see the comments, and it doesn't show on mine who's followed.
Pick it up and just hold it. You can.
Okay, well.
You don't have to do that if you don't want.
Hold on. Hi, guys. Ignore me for a second. We're going to flip this around here and see if we can just hold it so I can see comments.
Yeah, whatever works.
Oh, look, there we go.
I don't want you to have to have a problem.
There we go. Look at that. Look at that. There's Kunchi. Good morning, Kunchi. We were just talking about you earlier, sir. Kunchi is our Wednesday. You'll have to tell them what time, or Tuesday. See, at least I got the day. The day right now.
Mix these eggs together while you're doing that.
But where's the pepper? Do you put pepper on yours?
On what?
Bacon? I never put anything on my bacon. I like mine crispy though. Here's a question: soggy or crispy bacon? I think my ears are burning. They should be. I was going on and on about how wonderful you are, sir, and about how you had a massive live last night. All of us look terrible. Thanks a lot for that. No, I'm proud of you, Kunchi. My husband in 17. Wait, hold on. Hold on, hold on. My husband is 7 years clean and sober. I don't know what I would have done without him. Absolutely. Congratulations to you guys. We did recover. Depends on what I'm doing with the bacon. Crispy, not crunchy. Crispy in the middle, so both hard and soft. Soggy. Jesse, get out of here with your soggy bacon. Get out of here with your soggy bacon. Charles, thank you for the follow. Soft and crispy, just right. I like mine crispy. Like almost borderline burnt. Okay. Medium rare bacon. Ew. Now I like my meat medium rare, but not my bacon. Yeah, no.
How's it going?
The bacon is baconing. Yuck, rare. Everybody's so different. I gotta see a little bit of pink. It doesn't have to be like red. Oh, let's hop over here to the sausages real quick. Let's hop over here.
I'm just cooking these slowly. We're getting there.
Let's come over here. I love it so crispy, but my husband loves it barely cooked. Yeah.
Well.
No, I can't do it.
My grandpa was crispy with burnt toast. Like he liked the burntness.
Okay.
And black coffee. That's what got me on black coffee.
That's our relationship on the crunchy one. He's the smooth one. Yeah. No, I like it super crunchy. Taylor calls it lumpy, which I think is weird. She's like, it's lumpy. I was like, no, it's soggy. It's soggy bacon. But anyway. So yeah, we've been through a lot in the 9 years we've been together. Quite a bit. Quite a bit. But we've made it out. Well, not out. Made it to here. And we are better than we have ever been. We're running our business together. We work together. He's my best friend, man. I couldn't live life without him. Sorry, I'm trying not to wiggle the camera. It's hard to hold this thing. It's hard to hold it, but man, look at that bacon sizzling. Look at that. Sizzle. Let's be quiet for a second. How's that for some sizzling ASMR? Okay. That's enough of that. I can't sit there for very long and listen to it. It makes me uncomfortable. Is that weird?
Well, you know, I think everybody's kind of...
Okay, I'm going to have to set this back up.
Go ahead.
Thank you. This is a weird angle for me. Sorry, guys. Hold, please. And he's got to be able to... Oh, wait. There's all the rest of the kitchen. Let me flip it back over.
Yeah, maybe before one of the kids comes out without a shirt.
Yeah, that's facts. Okay. If we have gotten any new followers, thank you guys. We appreciate you so very much. I can't see the screen. It doesn't show me on my side. So 40 years for us this year. Congratulations. That's amazing.
Hey, right on.
That's amazing. Red Wagon Bakery, the name for Red Wagon Bakery came from my lovely husband here. He actually named it himself. Good job, Paul.
No.
I love you. Have a good day at school. Do you work tonight?
Yeah.
Okay. Off at 8 or 8:30?
8.
Okay.
Sorry, we were conducting family matters. Our daughter plays softball, travel softball for a lot of years, and we had a wagon that we hauled all the stuff around in, all the, you know, equipment and all of that, and coolers and everything. And it went with us to all the games in a bunch of states around the Midwest and the South, and then
softball moms for life.
Then she, you know, doesn't play softball anymore, so we still have the wagon, and Michelle was taking it to her former place of employment where they were letting her just come in with our baked stuff, and she could sell it right out of the wagon. And so we were kind of rebranding because we had a different name the first time around, and I just said, how about Red Wagon? And there it was, and it just stuck, and now it's everywhere.
Literally all over Central Illinois. We've had people, in the beginning we were able to do a lot more of where we would just send stuff to people and have them do reviews for us, or just to, you know, just because. And we can't do that so much anymore because I thought that I was ready to do this full time. I quit my job once before to do it as a full-time baker, and that failed so fast. I mean, it was so fast. I lasted 6 months before I was back to working full-time.
It goes that way, you know.
But it was a great job. I was a test track driver. Y'all, I know how to apply paint protection film, also known as PPF. I can drive. I'm certified to drift.
She
Because
does.
I had
She
a
learned
really
how to-
cool
yeah.
job. I was a
Wow.
test track driver for an electric vehicle company, and it was really, really, really fun. And I got to regularly drive at 113 miles an hour, which is what the truck topped out at.
Yeah, that was a good time.
That was
good.
so much fun.
So anyway, we have a blueberry pancake bake in the oven, and it will be done in about, well,
Yeah, Jesse, I'm kind of cool.
the timer's on for 5. We'll see how it looks when we pull it out. But yeah, we have that in there, and otherwise I'm just doing this, and I'm about to throw some eggs in that back skillet.
Eva said, my daughter has 6 sandwich shops and their name I graze. I love that. I love that. Sorry. Thank you, Forge, for sharing out the live. I like to cook. I just don't like people. I feel that. I feel that. It sounds illegal.
Yeah.
Not at all. I'm actually certified from an actual school and everything. You guys would be shocked. There's another one of our Food Talk TV creators, Melissa Murd.
Hey, Melissa.
Melissa is also part of our sober community. So we love Melissa. We're so proud of Melissa, and she's doing great things. So, and we actually got to find out the reasoning why. The other night, someone asked her what made you decide to stop, and the story is so beautiful.
Yeah,
I don't want to share it because
that's
it's
her
her story, but man, you got to tell that story on
Yeah.
Food Talk, Melissa, because
it touched me. Yeah.
It was a beautiful story.
Makes you think. Makes you think.
It really does. It really, truly does. But seriously, we got a group of some really cool people. Melissa's also a nurse. She's just phenomenal. Her husband, Mark, was a special education teacher. Like, really cool people. Jesse and Sasha are both teachers as well. Like, I don't know. We're a bunch of really cool people. So you should probably give us a follow.
Well, and that's the fun thing is that everybody's kind of just normal, everyday people, And,
Good morning, Birdie.
I mean, we just get to do this.
Yeah. But we are a group of creators that go live 7 days a week. Melissa, you guys probably know this better than me. The next grub match, when is it? So that they know when to tune in. I don't remember if it was this weekend, and I don't remember who's going in it. I apologize, guys. Working and running the business is amazing, but I don't always see everything. So, the 12th, okay. Thank you, Bria. The 12th is grub match, and is it Trini and the new one? Which, I'm sorry, guys, I gotta learn who these people are. Grub match, 6 p.m., April 12th. There we go. Let me pin that up there. So make sure you guys are tuning in April 12th at 6 p.m. to watch. Is it Trini? You got me with the bacon. Well, welcome in, Deb. Thank you.
Yeah, it's just chilling right here.
Anyone who loves bacon must be cool. Facts.
I have a blueberry thing in the oven.
A blueberry thing. It's a blueberry, what do we call it? A blueberry pancake bake.
Blueberry pancake bake. You'll see. You got like 3 minutes.
Trini and Ginny 1960 is who is going to be going live on Saturdays or on the 12th grub. Is that this Saturday?
Yep.
Yes, this Saturday's grub match. And they're going to go, they both have like, are we doing the secret ingredient thing where they both had to pick ingredients and then whatever they got is what they have to cook with, and they have to cook as many things as they possibly can in an hour with that ingredient? It's going to be crazy. This is why Michelle doesn't do.
Yeah,
Michelle
those are
doesn't
fun.
do that.
It would be hard with baking because it takes a lot of time.
Nobody wants to see me bake and try to talk at the same time, let alone try to bake and compete and talk at the same time. That's no fun for anybody. And I don't do food, so... I mean, I do. I do a really mean fried chicken, homemade mashed potatoes, gravy, all those things, but it's usually when I'm mad. If I'm in here making fried chicken, what does that mean, Paul?
That you're mad at one of the kids, not me. Heck out of here. What are you talking about? Will you grab me a paper plate, please?
I'm getting it now, sir.
I don't know what she's talking about, making fried chicken.
Yeah, when if I'm cleaning or cooking something, it means I'm mad. And I speed do it when I'm doing it too. I'm like, and then I get mad because I realize that I haven't cleaned it in forever, and then I get more mad at myself. So there you go. There you go.
It's a wild ride. I mean, really.
Maybe that's why they make you mad. Thank you, Kakamokunchi. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I wish there was a way for me to see all the people and say thank you for following, because I just can't see this. And he likes to be able to see himself so he knows how it looks to him
you're
too.
Fine now. It's fine.
You're fine now?
Yeah.
So I can turn it around so I can actually read?
Yeah.
Yay!
I don't need to do it.
Let Paul do it. Here's the thing. Would you want to do something like that, Paul?
Oh, I don't know about
He's
that.
not a good competitor. Let's just say we don't play Monopoly.
Well, it's not going to be...
We don't play Monopoly.
That makes me sound like a major...
No, it doesn't.
No, you know, it's something to think about. Let's just say that. It's something to think about.
Yeah, he doesn't, it's okay to say that. Not everyone competes well. That's okay. That's not a bad thing to say. Oh, it's about to come out. We got 30. Here, want me to help you? I can help, babe.
No, you're good.
I am right here.
I'm just trying to keep...
Welcome in, he's a sore winner.
No, that's the thing. I don't gloat, but I don't like losing either. I don't know.
He used to be way worse. Then what do you do when you're not mad? What do I do when I'm not mad? I create. I create art. I write. I do sidewalk chalk, which is also on my page. Let me say hello again so you guys can go see what we do. I do sidewalk chalk. I do pastels. I write. I do all kinds of stuff. I find a new charity to throw myself into. I do work at a nursing home. That's what I do full time. Yeah, I don't think it's quite ready yet. Here.
Now here's, what do we have
Yeah.
I can still see the...
Yeah, it's not ready yet, I don't believe. Well, maybe. It came out clean. It came out clean.
I need to put this down pretty soon.
Okay, well, put it somewhere. Let me go grab the rack. Hold on.
Thanks.
You're
Make
welcome,
sure to use
Paul.
that mitt, because that glass is hotter than... Oh, hey, look.
Grab a rack.
Getting Michelle's ready.
Okay. So I'll pull this back so they can see that too.
I can't grab this.
What do you need help with?
Oh, no, I can't grab that handle with my bare hands. So.
Sorry guys, I'll fix the camera view here in just a second. I apologize. Okay, there we go. Now we will move this just to over here. Should I put some butter on the top of it or just leave it?
Yeah, do it.
Oh my gosh, it's heavy. Here's what it looks like. I don't know if you guys can see. Hold on. Mine is so slow. It's like not... Okay. Oof, there's that. Okay, and he's pulling out the bacon.
I got something.
Sorry guys, I'm away right now, so I cannot see comments. Give me just a second. What?
I don't know, man.
What are you laughing at, Paul?
All the goings on.
All the goings on. All of them.
I gotta grab my mitten. Can I have that? I'll grab it. Pardon me.
You're good. Okay, so now I'm just gonna take this little stick of butter. Oh shoot. But don't press on it because it will go in apparently. And I'm just gonna slide it back and forth across this.
So really,
I should have made some homemade whipped cream.
if you were here earlier, you saw, and if you have baked at all, you kind of see that the ingredients, it's really just like a big blueberry muffin. I mean, it's really what it is.
It's kind of got pancakey ingredients too.
Yeah, yeah. So it's interesting, and I'm excited to see how it is. But that's the kind of thing you could probably put like a maple something.
Right now he's got the eggs going over there and the sausage. Everything is just about done.
Those are.
And we will cut into this beautiful blueberry pancake mixture, whatever it's called, here in just a second.
Yep.
Turn the eggs off. The eggs are off. Oh, no, they're on low.
Yeah, it's all the way down to basically
You can go ahead and turn it off though if you want. No? Okay. He's like, my kitchen, my rules.
But do you want cheese on them or do you want to leave them?
Let's drizzle them with a little cheese.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Oh, my back. Oh. Okay.
And then I can, yeah, go ahead and bring that.
Ready? Bring it over here and I'll plop a lid on top. We'll make it look pretty.
Oh, we're all the way over there.
Yeah, we're clear over here.
I don't know
And you
where
can't
are.
see, so right there. Go back just a little bit. Okay.
Right over the thing.
Yeah.
About to have cheesy blueberry muffin mix.
No, it didn't go in the blueberry muffins. There we go.
You're good. We'll just let that sit on there. That's off now, so. And this one's about done.
Thank you, Deb. We're going to cut into this here in just a second.
Yeah,
Sorry to all the comments I missed.
God,
It looks delicious. Thank you, Jamie. Bam, thank you for the follow. That bacon is no good anymore. That is so wrong, Jesse. That's perfect bacon. Look, hold on. This one,
The bottom one is probably the
undercooked.
one.
Oh, if it wiggles like that,
Those bottom two are yours.
if this flaps, that's undercooked.
Yeah, Michelle likes to eat
This-
those artificial bacon bits. That's what it's like.
This is
It just
perfectly cooked.
crumbles
Look,
like bacon bits.
it's not bending. There's no bend to it. It doesn't flop.
And if you like eating the artificial bacon bits, that one's for you.
Mmm.
If you like flavor, and you
Yeah.
know where there's fat, there's flavor, you like it the other way. Wow.
Cook me some biscuits and gravy. We've done biscuits and gravy
We
before.
did that one time on here, yeah.
It's really hard to find breakfast ideas that don't take 18 hours to bake. So the problem
Yeah.
is trying to find something to do while you're baking that. But I guess we could always make a breakfast bake and then make some cookie dough for later.
We did. I have made dough ahead of time or batter and dough actually. So we have done that before. So it happens.
It does happen. Man, that bacon's good. Is that all the bacon you made?
Yep.
That's okay. I don't need any more, but man, it's good. I only got 2 real crispy. He's gonna get all
Well,
of
it's
that
not
other
like
bacon.
we're gonna have a meal. You can eat it all right now if you want.
Oh,
I can
wow.
always make more.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We are from Illinois. It looks delicious. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, guys. We appreciate you. We're at 13.8 thousand likes. Thank you guys for who have all followed today, who have double tapped the screen, who have sent us gifts, who have just hung out with us. We appreciate you. I'm going to go ahead and cut into this. It says you can cut into it warm, so hopefully it's all the way good.
Let's do this. Here.
Let me make sure over here, because I did check the center, but oh yeah, it feels good all the way through. Yeah, it feels good.
There you go.
Let's see.
Here's the hoping.
Here's the hoping.
Yep.
And you can put maple syrup on this. You can also put powdered sugar on it. You can top it with whipped cream. You can put whatever you want on it, but I'm trying to kind of limit my sugar intake right now. Oh, let's talk about this for a second. How about we wish that all of the doctor's office wouldn't update their charting information until the doctor's office is open? Because I about gave myself a heart attack last night. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, be careful. I was thinking to say.
Why is it broken on this side?
No, that thing is heavy as hell.
How come it's just on this side though and not the other side?
This way it is.
Okay.
That way all the time.
I was gonna try to get it out like this, but
You're good.
I wanted to come out pretty. Can you guys see that? I don't know if they can see that. Yeah, they can. Okay. Oh, I'm afraid it's gonna fall.
Give me no
These cabinets are in a very what's the word?
convenient.
Inconvenient spot. There we go. Okay. Oh, yum.
Look at that inside. That's so fluffy. Look at that.
Hold on, I can't see. I hate that I can't see. We had to turn it around. Look at that. Ooh, sliding all over the place though. Yum. Ooh, that's a great idea. Cut the squares in half and put the eggs and bacon in between. That sounds delicious. Man. What is that? This is a blueberry pancake muffin cake. Basically that's what it is. It's not a muffin because it's got pancake components, but it's not a pancake because it's got muffin components.
So it's just like a big muffin cake.
That's a nice pancake cake, says Cooking with Coochie.
Yeah, I know, right?
What's in the casserole pan? It's a blueberry bake. Sorry, I'm just now getting to comments. I apologize.
9x13 muffin.
Is that a blueberry muffin? It's a blueberry muffin / pancake. That's what it is. You want to try a bite, Paul? Because see, I can't. We've been through this before on this channel. I can't take a bite of this. It's fresh out of the oven, but he can. He like has no taste buds.
Well, I have taste buds.
Like they're burnt off.
Gosh, that is good inside.
Like show them the consistency. You can't see. Here, let's flip it around. Hold on, guys. 1 second.
I mean, but it has like that.
There we go. Now you can see.
And can you come down a little so I don't have to try to hold up to my face? Let me use my hand. And I'll just show you. Because you can kind of... It's almost muffiny, like bready, but it like pancake at the same time. And man. Oh man.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta try it. Is it really hot though? Is it gonna burn my taste buds off?
It's still hot. Yeah. I'll tell you. There's not a ton of sweetness. So that's probably why it asked it, you know.
Okay.
Probably could use.
See, I'm a sweet person, so
then it's gonna probably hit you a little weird. I think when it cools, once it cools, it'll all kind of settle down. So if we give it about 15-20 minutes, it'll be good.
I would up that sugar. When I post it, I'm gonna take it from 2 tablespoons to probably
quarter of a cup.
Quarter of a cup. So if you were watching and writing it down, don't do that one. I'm gonna update it before I send it over to Taylor. I'm gonna say 1/4 tablespoon of sugar because
fourth of a cup.
1/4 cup. I'm sorry, 1/4 of a cup of sugar because it's just a little. There's not very much sweetness to it at all, like none. But I guess the whole point is if you add powdered sugar to the top. Let me try that. Hold on.
There's a ton of other things, but you know.
Because I do have powdered sugar, so let me see if a little sprinkling of powdered sugar does anything. Is this all the powdered sugar we have?
Yep.
Ooh, we need to go to the grocery store. We are low.
Yep.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I'm just over eating the sausage away.
Okay.
Just look at our. Oh.
So that's a lot. I don't need that much. So we're just gonna sprinkle a little bit of powdered sugar on the top, just to see, okay? Maybe it won't need any extra sugar with like powdered sugar or something on top.
Or
by itself, it absolutely does.
There's always, you know, you could always do like the powdered sugar and like milk, vanilla glaze.
Yeah, you can put a glaze on it.
That would be super easy to do. I mean, we could whip that up here in the next 2 minutes and do that.
Yeah, here, taste that. Just with the powdered sugar added, dip it in that little powdered sugar right there. There you go. And it changes it.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. So if you want to...
Still up the sugar though.
Still up the sugar. Alright, still up the sugar, for sure. And then, hold on, where's my crispy bacon? Because I'll definitely eat that on camera again. See, this is my problem. Like, this part is still... This part is perfect. Here, Paul, you get the limpy.
You know what
bottom
they say?
Part. Ugh. Bon appetit.
No, it's crunching.
A lemon juice powdered sugar glaze. Oh my gosh, yes.
That's what we do for the my blueberry cinnamon rolls.
Mm-hmm. That's a good idea.
I use that on there. We could do that.
Put the sugar, put the glaze on.
Yeah, I do a lemon. Because I do that on, like I said, breads and muffins. And
do you want to add the lemon real quick? It takes 2 seconds to make the lemon glaze. We can throw it out there here real quick.
I don't do we have enough powdered sugar to make that?
2 cups? Oh, we don't need that much. Yeah, we'll go 1 cup. We got 1 cup. We'll make the glaze for you right now.
Hold on a second. I just need something to put it in.
Oh, okay. Do we have lemon juice?
Yeah, I'll just make it in this little bowl here real quick. Yeah, I don't need much. Just like
half a 1/4 cup?
We'll try it. I kind of just make this stuff on the fly, so it's kind of a guesstimate.
Yeah. Here, let me move the camera. Actually, we're gonna come back over here. Huh.
I don't know what we're doing right now, but making me dizzy.
Stick with us here, guys. I promise. We're almost done. This takes like 2 seconds.
Okay, so that's about a cup of powdered sugar. There's
1 cup powdered sugar?
Right here.
What'd you say?
There's so much happening. Okay. So then
Did I give you the fourth?
Yeah, I just used it to dip the powdered sugar.
Oh, that was for the...
Yeah, no, it all works.
Okay. It doesn't really matter. You can't really mess it
And
up.
so then I'll just throw some of this in there.
Approximately how much?
We'll find out in a minute. I'll let you know.
Do you want to whisk?
This be.
No. Okay.
I don't know if that can see or if they're just watching the...
There's your... Just look at your phone right there. I'll just leave it right there for you. Does that work?
That's fine. So obviously you see I was just throwing stuff in here. You can totally make this the thickness you desire.
If you want it thinner, just put a little tiny touch of lemon. That was probably a little bit much.
Well, it depends on
the consistency you want. If it's too thin, you can throw just a little bit more powdered sugar in there.
Yeah, and this is one of the... We do this on the lemon cookies,
yeah.
But on those we add lemon extract as well because those can use that kick.
Thank you so much, Melissa.
This probably could use that kick too, but
here. There you can see again. Okay.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's good. That is good.
Are you just gonna pour it all over it and spread it?
I wasn't sure how you wanted it.
Oh, I was just gonna dump it all on and spread it as best I could. Well, I wasn't. I was gonna ask you to because you're the one doing it. But thank you. And then just spread it across.
All right. So however you want to spread it, this is super informal.
This is just on the fly.
Yeah, this is just on the fly. I wasn't planning on doing this, but we're gonna make it a little sweeter. So a little tart, a little sweet with the blueberries. Well, it should be good without lemon. And then typically this kind of glaze, depending on the thickness, it sets up pretty quick. I mean,
it's really warm, so it may take longer to set up.
Bit, but typically, this kind of glaze sets pretty well, pretty quick. But yeah, so we'll just make sure they're good. And so there you go. If you want to make a little lemon glaze for it, you can do that too. Quick and easy. Super
quick. Now I'm just going to take a little bitty bite with the lemon glaze and see if it's changed my opinion any.
Change your opinion.
Yes. Yes, it did. That gave it a whole different element. You do it.
Okay.
And then we'll go because our hour's up. But literally,
I mean,
it gives it like a whole different tang. Like the sweet, you don't even think about the sweetness anymore because now it's got the tang of the lemon. I like it.
Good grief. Whoever recommended that, thank you. And
thank you
so much. We appreciate you being here. This recipe will be up. Maybe we'll throw that glaze on there too.
So good, Jamie. So good.
Good call.
Yeah.
But that's really good. And so now I'm just gonna eat a bunch of sausage and.
Yeah, we're gonna eat breakfast. Get this recipe over to Taylor. Yep. I am not going to change. Do you think I should still add the sugar? Because I think the lemon really does give it a different.
No, I don't know. Maybe a little bit.
Okay, I'm still gonna up the sugar. Because it's still like you just want a little bit of sweetness, so
a little bit. I think that's a good.
You can mail me some as payment. Was that you, Birdie? Thank you so much. Thank you. It really is good. Yep. All right, guys, that's it for today. We'll be back next Wednesday, 7 a.m. Central, Food Talk TV right here. If you want to follow us, Red Wagon Bakery. We go live every morning in our car where we actually talk. I don't have to interrupt him making a recipe. Like we just sit and chat. So. We love you guys. Thank you so much. Thanks for hanging out with us. And yeah, we'll see you next week on Wednesday at 7 a.m. Daphne's on at 1 p.m. today, so make sure you tune back in at 1 p.m. for her. And she's making real food, so. All right, love you guys. Have a good day. Bye.
Adios.